Hi Ethan, Dave Scott here. Looking forward to coming out to Thunder in the Valley. It's getting darn close. Had a little run blip about a week ago. Have had maybe a couple hundred tears in my calf after multiple surgeries, but I'm back again, so I'm hopefully going to race the talent out there. Anyway, you had presented a question to me about my kind of background, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this when I actually chat with everyone at the event, but I'll give you the quick synopsis. I'm an old guy, so I've been in the sport for a long time, and I did one of the very first events that wasn't even called triathlon way back in 1976. And it was in San Francisco. The order was flipped around. It started off with roughly a 9-mile bike, and then followed by a 4-mile run, and then we jumped into the frigid bay. It was in November in San Francisco. Of course, no wetsuits. The swim was a little less than 1,500 meters, and the water was about 56 degrees. So to say the least, it was challenging, but somewhat provocative in that I thought, well, maybe I could do one of these again. I survived, and I was intrigued by it after being a swimmer for a long time. So I kind of graduated to a couple other events in the 70s. 1978 was the first year of the Ironman. I read about it, said I'm going to do that thing, and in 1980 went over there and made my debut in the third race in the history of the sport. So I was able to win in 1980, and most of us didn't know what we were doing. I just said, I'm just going to go hard as long as I can, and if I collapse, well, there we go. And I didn't collapse. As soon as I crossed the finish line, and I actually have some very funny tape on this that I'm going to show everyone. There's really no finish line. There's just kind of an assembly of about 12 people with no banners, markers, or anything. But when I crossed, I said, I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to go a lot faster. So way back in 80, I went 9 hours and 24 minutes and was able to whittle that down quite a bit, well over an hour over the years. So that was kind of my real start in my career in 1980, and then, of course, all the way to date, I've still dabbled in them. After getting hit by a car several times and having multiple surgeries, I still have a passion for the sport. I think probably the most difficult race for me mentally was the 1996 Ironman race that I did. And I had expectations that I was going to do quite well. I was second in 1994 at 40, and 1996 just didn't turn out the way I thought it would. I was way behind on the swim, had just a massive difficulty on the bike getting my legs going, and kind of felt sorry for myself and wanted to quit. And I finally decided, I had an opportunity, and the opportunity was to run the marathon. And people look at that and say, well, what kind of opportunity is that? And I think anyone that races, you're always up for the challenge. And so when I got off the bike, unbeknownst to me, I was in 26th place. I thought it was maybe 50th. And I was able to run all the way from 26th to 5th place. So in a lot of ways, that was my greatest race. But I'll elaborate more on that when I'm in front of all of you in about a month's time. So looking forward to coming out and have a safe training over this next month. And I hope I have the same. See you real soon. Bye.